Yo, yo, we in the building. We in the building. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, man? I'm doing good. I'm sitting here at the house. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody doing good. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Luke? Nat, what's happening, man? Ah, I know some of y'all can't even sit outside right now. This is like, what's happening, E? What's happening, Jay? I was, I had some things going on. I'm at the house. What's happening, Lee? Um, been here for a few days. So I was just trying to look at some things, get some things done. No angries, man. I like the angries though. I love the angries. I do these now. I still do the regular Coronas, but you know, I do these now. So I've been on the Corona thing for a minute, long time. But I ran into this Hillsboro, Texas, that TA, and you got that little bar thing in the back. So I was off for like a couple of days. So I was sitting out there and bang, I was like, what the fuck is that? Got a little bit more alcohol in it. I think, fuck is it on here? Um, Fuck, it might be on the box. I know it's more than the regular joint. So I like it. It's a little smooth and all that. But you enjoy your time at the house, uh, and all that. It's a smoother drink, I'll tell you that. But hey, y'all wanna know what happened to the truck and shit? Well, it wasn't the one I drive. It was one of the other trucks. So, fucking TA, man. Always remember TA. If y'all can see me, I know it's a little. I don't know. I think y'all can see me now. TA means take all day. Take advantage. Whatever you can think of for the letters TA. But so I had a truck. Hold on. You going out this way?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit. That's my son. Um. So TA, take all day, take your money, whatever you want to call it. Well, take your money ain't TA, but so what happened was I sent a truck in to do a PM, and they did the PM. They took all day to do a PM, and come to find out, the driver took off, left, went up the road, and fucking made his delivery, flipped back around, came back, backed up in the fucking dock. Nah, he ain't trying to sneak it. Nah, before I went on, he had came downstairs and asked me, could he go hang out with his friend. I said, what time you be back? He said, before it get dark. So I said, all right. So he went up the street over there. So, but he just went out because he can't lock the front door. He ain't got no key to lock the front door. So he went out the back because he know I'm out back. Um, so the oil change was done. We had an ultimate PM done, and driver left, made his delivery next day, turns back around to go make his next pickup. As soon as he backs up into the door, this fucking oil's like fucking all over the place. I mean, it's all on the ground. I'm like, he hits me on the phone. He's telling me about it. I'm like, what? And like, well, shoot me a picture. I need to see this. So he shoot me a picture, and I'm looking. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. It's all on the right side of the engine, and then I'm like, I hope these fuckers didn't fuck up the oil plug or nothing like that before I got the pictures. What up, Shines? What up, Trad? So I'm like, damn. I'm just hoping the worst hasn't happened because I haven't seen shit yet. So the pictures come rolling through, and I'm looking. I'm like, and the shipper's telling him, you need to once you're loaded. This load is like 1,000 pounds, man. 1,000 pound load. going from Jersey to Dallas Fort Worth. There was some numbers behind. It was some numbers behind that, and sure enough, come to find out, they took the fucking load off the truck. I didn't even fucking know. I'm mad as shit now because now I just lost a banging ass load, but I also gotta get this truck fixed. I'm also on the phone with these people like, hey, we got a PM done at your joint. We need to know what can y'all do with this because we got oil all in these people's parking lot and shit. And, you know, they start to talk, well, if it's warranty, I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. So got the road squad and they got all that straightened out, talked to the other location, and I had to wait a little bit, and but I had already made the statement saying that, yeah, they'll be out here in a couple hours. I think it's just a filter thing. They fucked up something on the filter. Hopefully it's a quick fix and we the fuck out of here. Well, come to find out the fucking load was taken off the fucking trailer. I was just like, and so later on the dudes showed up. They came in, they checked it out and shit. And what you call it, they come to find out these motherfuckers, you took 6 hours to do a fucking PM, maybe 7, which is bullshit. You did all that shit and you didn't put, no, he did. He got me to, well, he said it was coming from the side of the engine, so it didn't look like it was from the oil pan, because if it was from the oil pan, it would have been worse. So, but the situation ended up being we lost a fat ass load, 1,000-pound load, man. Could have been on our way, but they came out, they fixed it, found out that the fucking idiot in Greencastle, yeah, it only takes 2 hours at that, but you know, take all day. That's what they do. So they do this all the time, taking all fucking day to do some fucking goddamn fucking job. I can't stand the motherfuckers. They lucky to put air in the fucking tire if it's fucking flat, for the most part. But I had to use them because I got my services. I got to do them by a certain, you know, time frame. Come to find out the fucking damn oil filter, they didn't put the fucking O-rings on. What kind of stupid ass shit is that? The fuck you had a truck fucking 5, 6, 7 hours and forgot to put the fucking O-rings on? Like, they come with the fucking filter, don't they? Like, for the most part, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm looking at this shit. They come out there, and you gotta watch these fuckers too, cause you tell them synthetic and all this shit, and they'll put some other shit in your goddamn shit, and then just write you up and you're on your way. Or they'll fucking put you know what's your mileage? You gotta have your mileage, especially if you got trucks under warranty and shit. Cause TA good for putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your fucking mileage box. Then when some shit fucking happens, they're like, well, you know, this and that and shit. You over at some fucking Freightliner or Peterbilt, whatever, and your truck's under warranty, and they can't figure out the fucking miles because these dumb bitches put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the fucking box. You in some fucking shit. So I try to make sure my shit got the numbers on there because I don't want to hear shit down the road. And being that this happened with like the 400 and something miles, maybe 500 miles, yeah, you motherfuckers did it. It wasn't doing that shit before we bought it to y'all, so you need to y'all need to find that shit out quick. Find out what's fucking going on. So they figured out what was going on. Took them a couple of hours and shit. I told the driver, pull it out the fucking bay and just leave it sitting right there. We lost a few gallons. And they came out, they put the shit in, you know, they fixed the filter, then put the shit in, and that was it. I didn't pay nothing. So, well, you gotta watch these motherfuckers, man, at the fucking TA. I just can't, I don't know, man. That shouldn't have happened. I mean, you taking all day, I keep saying that, to do shit, and your shit come out fucked up. That's the first time that shit ever happened. I could have lost the whole fucking engine on that bullshit. Let's just say he rolling, you know, getting a good roll in, he doing like 400 or 500 miles. He already did 4 or something. So imagine if he did like another like 3, he just came off a fucking break. So imagine he did like another 3 or something like that on top of the 2 hours he already drove after his last load. The fucking engine would have blew the fuck up or something, man. Like, they would have had to pay for it. whatever. So, but that shit's fucking stupid, man. I mean, these fucking mechanics at the TA, most of them ain't worth shit. There's only like certain ones I really want to fuck with. He had one over there, whatever. We was running against the fucking miles or whatever, so it had to get done. Um, but there's certain ones I only can go to, man. I just, when I pick a place, whether it's for that or whatever, that's where I need to go because if you end up going, one of these fuck places, you, you in some fucking shit. So especially if they got a bad rep. I already said one time I went to one, it took them like 18, whatever the fuck it was, hours to do some shocks. They over here blowtorch and shit, trying to blowtorch the actual fucking shock. Bitches, you stupid? You trying to blow this bitch up or something? Like, using tire hammers to get the joint out? Like, just cut this motherfucker, man. What's up, street? But like just cut this bitch. Like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, these TA mechanics, you know, they something else. A lot of them, and they even worse when you try to do a Landstar DOT. Them bitches only want to work 8 to 4 and shit. Some of them work a little bit at nighttime, but a lot of times you go to one at nighttime after like 10 o'clock, you can't even fucking get one. Or they only work on certain fucking days and shit. Or if you go up there at nighttime, well, they can't do this and they can't do that. All we could do is tires and a couple of road calls. These motherfuckers is worthless, but they charging you $117 an hour. A lot of these places is worthless. 130, 140. Fucking Phoenix down here, just talking about Peterbilt and all of them, $130 an hour. That's why my shit got me on the ones. I can't pay y'all bitches. I'm not gonna pay y'all bitches like that. Um, so I remember shit before all this EGR and all this other shit came. You paying like $85 a fucking hour and shit. These motherfuckers done double that. So these bitches is crazy, man. So just fucking up people's shit. You gotta make sure you go to the right place and get it done. I prefer, like I said, certain places, but I had to send the truck in and get it done. It just happened, and it won't happen again. I'll tell you that. I hope it doesn't happen again. I better not say it won't, because you never better say never. So, but that shit was fucked up. So I lost money behind that, but I did do a little recovery. Uh, it's almost a little equal. Flow's heavier, but gonna run, come back. They paying a round trip and fucking get another one and go and come back and paid a little bit more to do the work, but whatever, man. It's just lucky I rebounded, at least on the first one so far, up there in the Northeast. Speaking of the Northeast, I just got a message coming across my phone. If you are up there in the Pennsylvania area, supposedly there's gonna be another fucking travel ban. I think they getting ridiculous with this shit. But then again, I know some drivers are just fucking stupid. And like I said last week or whatever, they just be out there when they shouldn't be out there and shit, trying to push it on through and shit. So that's why now they out there doing these bans. And if they catch your ass, and if you break the ban, if because you're empty and shit, they fucking slamming you with tickets and shit. So there's been a few warnings, but there's been a lot of actual fucking tickets. So if you're going out there into the Northeast, um, watch out for that shit tomorrow. Oh, I mean that's good. You do everything in your truck yourself. But when you run around here and you're driving, I can't just like pull up somewhere next to one of them and just do it. you know. Um, um, so I mean they got a good discount and shit like that. Uh, for Landstar, but that one fucked up. Some cokehead, crackhead, whatever the fuck it was, meth head was fucking doing that fucking job the day before, and he fucked that shit up. So I don't know how they handle those situations. I don't know if they're gonna fire that bitch. I know he probably ain't gonna get paid for it. So who knows if he did it before or what? But that fucking idiot right there, uh, whoever he was, almost got my truck fucked up. So thank God everything's good, and nothing else has happened to the truck since. I just had to clean off the engine and shit and be gone. Do you think the raising the minimum wage will affect the trucking industry? The trucking industry been affected. Forget the regular minimum wage. Huh. Whether that's companies like CR England with their three bunk truck bullshit. I told you my wife drove for them a long time ago. But they've been had three people in a truck for a while. Now they got three bunk trucks. People sending me that shit. But in some cases, a lot of cases, truck drivers are driving below minimum wage. Anyway, working below minimum wage. Um, so whether you're shit, some people whether they got their own authority, whether they on leased on like fucking me, whether you know, uh, company drivers, don't even matter. Lease purchase, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, CR England drivers is below minimum wage. Um, CIST drivers are probably below minimum wage. So there's some companies out there below minimum wage without the new law. And that whole $15 an hour thing, that's what them fast food folks. They you know, everybody crying. That's supposed to be like a little temporary job, man. That's like for my son coming up in a couple of years. You know, yeah, some do. Some small companies is fucked up, just like some big companies. But I ain't gonna go into that today. But back to all that, McDonald's and shit like that. That's for my kid when he can start working somewhere. That's not a fucking career. Flipping burgers. How may I take your order and shit? Like, that's not a fucking career. Motherfuckers want, and that's the problem too out here. Because motherfuckers that drive these bitches that want to act like they still at Waffle House and shit. And, so people think, well, I can get $15 an hour over at McDonald's and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. That's why they come up with the fucking kiosk and shit. You wanna cry and get that? They're gonna hit you with this shit. Then you're gonna be out of a fucking job. So, and that's gonna happen to a lot of shit. A lot of fucking kiosk and automated shit. You get rid of motherfuckers, man. Lazy ass. A lot of motherfuckers is some lazy ass motherfuckers. What happened?
Mom calls me to take out the trash.
All right. Um. So it's just I don't know. That minimum wage thing is gonna you know I don't think the trucking industry already got its problems, man. So outside of that, they got other things as far as what was it, Arkansas, whatever the fuck was going on in Arkansas with they shit. I don't know. Something about paying drivers to do something. I don't know. I think that's because I guess they see that Walmart was paying drivers to go to bed or some bullshit type shit. That's what it looked like to me when I was reading it. So, um, but yeah, you almost done your first year at Swizzy. Low key, 47 cents a mile. Yeah, that's cool. And hopefully you're making, I don't know, taking home, I don't know, your situation 800 to 1,000 a little bit better in a week, hopefully. Because I tell some people, because they talk about all this shit, 43 and 46 cents. I say, in a lot of cases nowadays, 40 and all that, that's the new, like Hov and them said, 40 is the new 30, 30 or whatever. But 40 cents is the new 30 cents. That's what it is now, especially with the ELD regulations and all that shit. So, I mean, they had to bump that up somewhat, but they still ain't used. When you really go back and look at it, in some of these cases, some people ain't really making much of shit. And always gonna be like the CR Englands, the fucking Warners, unless they running like dedicated type shit or whatever. Um, they probably ain't gonna make that much money. So, uh, shit, I remember one time when it was I started out at 30 cent when I first came out. I left at the I don't know 9, 10 months, whatever it was, at like 36, 37 because I was running dedicated. That was way back then. Uh, you had Swift paying 24, England and them paying like 24, and Stevens and them paying whatever the fuck they was paying. All these fucking companies were paying like fucking retarded ass shit. Um, but there was only one or two companies, regular OTR companies, as far as mega carriers go, that paid pretty decent. Things back then, CFI, I want to say CFI was one, MS Carriers was another one. That's why I was. But there's always been a wage issue in the trucking industry. Speaking of CR England, them fuckers stay getting sued for some shit like that. You know, they had a couple of lawsuits. My wife was part of a lawsuit with them fuckers. Um, it's just over the CDLs and shit. So they rigged it up now to where you go to the school, whatever it is, you finish, you get your certificate. If you leave, you don't have a certificate. So whatever the fuck they did, but 'cause I got a cousin that got caught up in the shit too. He went somewhere else and couldn't uh, get on because he didn't have his truck driving school certificate because he didn't have a year of OTR experience. So England always been a problem with the fucking damn wages. That's one company for sure. But yes, CR England, triple bunk trucks, uh, triple bunk trucks. The new way of pimping drivers. Yes, CR England. The fuck? Phone dirty? Oh, yeah. CR England pimping drivers, man. These truck companies out here asking for all these exemptions and shit. Now you got triple bunk truck. Like, like what the fuck? A triple bunk truck? Now, yeah, of course they all gonna be in there sleep when they laid over somewhere or whatever. But triple bunk truck, man, I don't know. 2 bands each. Yeah, you run with, yeah, there's some people out there that do that, 2 bands each. Small company. I drove for a small company back in North Carolina. Uh, he had 9 trucks, something like that, 10 trucks, and I made 1,800, 2,200 in a week. I mean, it's before all this other shit they got now and 35 restarts and shit like that. But yeah, I made money driving for a little fleet. And unfortunately, you had a couple of shitbag drivers, and then that was the things that I learned when somebody asked me last week, who did I look up to in driving trucks and all that shit. And I picked up all my shit from the older heads, man. Good shit, bad shit. Um, he ran his business. I mean, he ran it pretty good, and there was a couple of things that he needed to like change, which he didn't, which ran him out the game. Well, I mean, he's still in the game just by himself, I think. Um, I mean, you can't hand your employees, Visa debit cards linked to your bank account and not restrict them to, they'll wipe your ass out. And then you have things like fuel $5 a gallon. Of course, back then they didn't have shit where like Nastic and all them with these big ass fuel discounts, like they do now. I remember I used to have the fuck was that card called? Fleet One. They didn't have discounts like that. No, not like these people do today. So, but yeah, I ran for a small fleet, making a lot of fucking money. Hauling, I probably didn't weigh no more than fucking 8,000 pounds all week, just hauling bread from Jersey to Georgia. Cakes, Dolly Madison, Hostess, and all that. Wonder Bread, whatever. I don't know about Wonder Bread. I can't remember, but yeah, I made money doing that shit, man. So I'm not gonna sit here in front of all little companies and shit. There's some fucked up ones out there. So just like there's some fucked up ass big ones too. What up, Chris? We're in North Carolina, Fayetteville, because I lived over there by I was in Rayford at the time, and then I ended up moving into Fayetteville later, uh, Lake Rim. So I lived over there for a while, and then Arizona. That's what happened. Appreciate the sub. Speaking of the sub, just wondering who the owner's operator you came across. The oldest? One of my cousins was one. I take that back. well, my cousin they actually knew him. He had a few trucks before he got in a motorcycle accident, so it was kind of like crazy. He wanted to drive for me, but I didn't know if it was gonna work out. He used to be at Landstar at one point. Uh, so he in his 50s, almost 60. I think like 55. Um, One of the oldest, though, I met him in Jackson, Mississippi, at the Petro. Uh, Old black dude. Uh, Said he run from Mississippi to Cali and back. So, um, and I seen him. So he's like 80. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna be out here to 80. But I mean, he liked doing it. So, but he was like 80s. So driving trucks, man. Uh, so he's about the oldest dude that I've seen out here, and you might see him yourself. I mean, Jackson, Mississippi. I seen him at the Petro. So that's about the oldest guy I've seen. He hauled reefers, man, and I appreciate the sub. Um, you stayed in the Ville off of Skybow. Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, so I stayed off of Lake Rim for a little bit. Um, Trying to dodge the snow. Yeah, try to dodge that shit. I just got the fucking message about that. So speaking of subs, shout out to keeping it 100. I mean, she came through. She pushed my videos out there a little bit, so I appreciate that. Um, Cause I don't really, get out there and be doing all that. She shares with her crowd. She got a lot of subs, so they out there looking. I know I got a few subs off of that, so I appreciate that. Um, so I try to put out the info as much as possible, whatever I know, experience. You know, like I said the other week, I don't got nothing to offer though. You know, speaking of YouTube, y'all see the novellas on YouTube? For those that don't know what novellas is, um, novellas are soap operas. That's in Spanish. There's a lot of novellas going on. Some of these shits is funny as fuck. Some of these shits is just sad as fuck. Now, a lot of it come from drivers that only been driving for like a couple of years and shit, and they go, back and forth with each other on some shit. Um, so of course you probably won't get too much of that out of somebody like me because that's not, what I'm up for. But I'm pretty sure I can get 20 million subs, not 20 million, but a lot of fucking subs if I had some of the fucking problems these fucking guys be having. Some of this shit is fucking hilarious. Um, so, but what? Anybody see any of the novellas, the soap operas, YouTube soap operas? I know one of them probably watching my ass. Oh, I know one of them for sure is watching my ass. And he probably sitting there scratching his fucking head wondering, like, God damn, I told this man this, and then I'm over here watching somebody I fuck with and shit fucking fall on their face. But I got nothing to offer though. But the novellas, somebody talk about novellas. Anybody seen any novellas? Soap operas. And where's some of y'all at today? I see Chris is in fucking goddamn uh VA. Guilty 718 posted something. That dude's crazy. So he, New York guy, so that dude crazy. um Now I'm just saying, I mean, you seen any of them, Who's the crazy woman? I don't know. What crazy woman? Some of them novellas are good. Landstar has drop yards in terminals in California. We don't really have terminals. Well, I mean, we got those facilities. They got something where you could drop a trailer at in Cali. I forget where it's at. I think it's just a trailer dealership or something like that. So you go home and shit. You can't park on the streets and shit at Landstar. Maybe you can park way in a fucking dead end somewhere where ain't nothing coming at all. But I'm not gonna recommend that. But if you're just out on the street park, fucking do it because your shit gonna get canceled. And I get it because I had a friend that got his shit canceled and it's fucked up. because technically it's a parking space. And he parked there, and a car came down the street, lost control of their shit, ran across the street, hit his shit, fucked his truck up. Lease canceled. So, if you can find somewhere to park the joint, like off the streets, hopefully your shit don't get towed if you park in some lot like Walmart. I got two parking spaces, a RV place, truck. Well, I only could park the truck there, so I pay $50 a month each one, and I don't even use it anymore because I'm hooked to a trailer all the time. So I gotta find a lot, which I found a lot to park in. So, but gotta find somewhere to park. Uh, if you're here, because you get caught out there, because they can see you, even though they're not really looking like that. They can see you on those ELDs. I mean, like literally see you like sitting right next to the swimming pool and shit. So just be careful where you park at if you're here. Be careful where you park at anywhere. Speaking of parking, uh, being careful. So the other week, even though I spoke about it a little bit, I almost got my ass jacked in Denver. Always watch where the fuck you walking at. Now, being that I know where the fuck I be at in Denver, I was walking on the backside of the Sap Brothers, and I was walking past this SUV, and I'm gonna get to them comments, Telemundo. Um, I walked past this SUV, fucking SUV was sitting there and shit, and so I'm just walking, I'm looking, I see the chick in the SUV. I see another SUV on the other side, but I ain't really paying no mind to it like that. And I hate when I get on live and everybody starts sending me messages and shit. But I'll get to them. But so I get across a lot. This lady comes at me like, yo, you want to buy the Broncos jersey? Nah, I'm a Niner fan. I can't do that. Well, what about the Under Armour? I said, let me see. She ain't got it. She want to go back to the car. Brand new shit. I'm like, all right, so I go back to the car. And she's like over there, and I see, all right, there's two dudes in the fucking car. One up front, one in the back. And she's like reaching, and I'm just looking. I'm like, and I look around, I see the other SUV in the back. And so then she go around, she kind of like telling him some shit. He like getting ready to position himself and shit. And so I'm like looking, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers right here. And I could have just bolted on them, but let me see if you really gonna like, is y'all really up to some dumb shit? Or you really trying to sell me this fucking shit? Let me see what you got. Because I already seen the new Broncos jerseys and shit, and I was just like, I don't want those. So, all right, y'all started getting a little funny. I got to keep it moving a little bit. So she brings it out, like, oh, yeah, here. I was like, all right. Looks nice. I buy it. But I got to go inside to buy it. Oh, she didn't want to go inside. She wanted me to go around on the other side where the car was. So, where they get just like, and snatch my ass. No, it's not going to happen like that. We're going to have to go on the other side and go inside and go get the money. So, long story short was, what I did was to get rid of the motherfuckers. I could have ran and did all that other, like, hollering and shit. I give $5, whatever it is, in gas money. So, I give them gas money. I didn't even hand it to him. I did it at the desk. He'll put money in that car over there. So I go back out and look. They got the other fucking SUV, the tag team motherfuckers. They was going to yoke my ass up if I walked to the other side where nobody could see me. And my ass probably wouldn't be on YouTube right now. Probably, I don't know. But pay attention to your surroundings, because motherfuckers out there will get your ass. Will try to scam your ass. You see people with the fucking audio shit all the time roll up. Oh yeah, we just got through doing this house and shit, and they ain't going to get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't just got through doing somebody's house with maybe $7,000-8,000 worth of fucking shit. You trying to sell for $250? The fuck out of here with that. So, but some people will buy it. And shit, and sometimes the shit ain't even got shit in it. It's probably got some bricks in that motherfucker and you holding it. What up, Cooley? Ugly Betty. I ain't seen none of them novellas in a minute, man. Used to watch them on Telemundo. Yeah, mine in the house. So I ain't seen Telemundo in a minute. But what's up with Mag? Yeah. I know you hit me. I gotta check you on Facebook. Let me give you the Mag story. Let me tell you what happened with me at Mag. Because I know a lot. Again, I ain't got nothing to offer and shit. But I know I got drivers that drive at Mag. I got drivers that drive at Great Wide. I got drivers that drive at fucking here. Oh, drive for me here. And wherever else they want to go. So let me tell you what happened at Mag. So back in like 2010, I was driving for him. And I was with Great Wide. Then I put a truck on there. Then I eventually came over there after I made that deal with that Freightliner y'all saw in the video the other day. Whoever saw it. Um, and what happened was I was running because I know you asked me. Mag is 90% and Landstar is what they do. What happened? Well, I make the same money at both places. Different equipment, different styles of running. The only difference at Mag was, I'm gonna get to what happened. Is that yeah, you get to use the broker board, and you can have your own customer out there and do whatever. Like I know a couple of boys now over there. I know X think X want to do that, but so yeah, you can do that versus here. So you're always talking on the phone with the broker. You may have that broker or two that's on speed dial that give you something all day, every day. I mean, you got agents here that do it, but that's the difference. But I still made the same money regardless, whether I was here or over there. The only difference today is I pull a step deck versus my own reefer back then. So what happened when we at Mag was basically I got my lease canceled over some like mega bullshit. Um, I was so used to running up and down the East Coast, and that's all I did. Georgia to Jersey, Mass, whatever. I had a little deal where I picked up some shit in Mass for Coca-Cola, came back to Philly, picked up cookies in Philly, went back down south, either North Carolina, whatever. I went to Georgia. I did my thing and came back again. And that's all I did 98% of the time. And because I had direct dudes, not direct shippers. I almost had one, but I had dudes I dealt with over and over and over again. Still got their numbers in my phone, some of them here and there. But so what happened was one day I had this badass load come up, go to Washington from Jersey, and I was just like, damn. So they pay me like $9,000 to go to Washington. I'm like, shit. I'm like, $9,000 to go to Washington, or Walla Halla, whatever the fuck you call it out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. As soon as you come out of Oregon, I think off of 82, and it was a load of Italian ices or some shit. So I took them out there. Then I got caught up in fucking Idaho or some shit where I pulled over. No, they had DOT in the rest area, so they pulled me over and shit. And they wanted to check me out. So I woke up in Billings, Montana that morning. Remember, I'm so used to running up and down 95, and you logging East Coast time. So I woke up in Billings and fucked around and logged the wrong time zone. I just got up like click, click, all right, check my truck out and shit, whatever, and then bounced. And then that's when they was asking, like, man, like, did you stop somewhere today? Well, I'm trying to figure out what you did. I was like, nah, man, I did my thing, pre-trip and bounced. And so I bounced, and they wrote my ass up. They at one point they couldn't even figure out what the fuck happened. They wrote me up for my log, whatever they said about it, and so that turned into some bullshit. Then I did some dumb shit that I shouldn't have did. One of those, and then I went down the road, and you know, uh, I went to Sundance, and in Sundance, Wyoming, asked me for my shit, and I gave it to them. Uh, and they looked at my shit. They was like, "Yo, something wrong with this shit," because they can see. Some of these states can see. Like if you get an inspection and shit, they can see your shit. From if you got written up for that shit or whatever, they can see your shit. They would not let my ass go. They said, "We ain't gonna do nothing, but you gonna go back outside and go fix that," because I switched that whole shit up. So you got now it's ELDs. So, but yeah. So they got me there, but I mean they didn't write me up. What you call it? Wrote me up. So did my shit came back. I got a call from Mag where they was like, uh, I got rolled up for logs and shit. So I was just like, damn. So I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, I got rolled up for this shit, but that's the only time I ever got a logbook violation. And because I accidentally logged the wrong fucking time zone. Like I said, because I always ran up and down the East Coast, I never switched time zones. And so fuck. If I had to come in, do whatever and shit, and I came in eventually, and I had just sold the reefer unit. Um, that shit was giving me a lot of fucking problems. And I went down there to go get one of their vans. I went down there to get one of their fucking vans and shit. I was gonna take the class. Nobody's available. See you later. Fucking left. Went down there. Fucking brand new tires on his fucking trailer. I missed that. Nobody really, when they get new tires on a trailer, used trailer, new, they're not looking to. I mean, we're looking at the tread that we checking the tire pressure and shit. But the key little detail what fucked me up was new tires, but one was a 22, one was a 24. Well, the one the I think what was it the shorter one was on the inside. I believe that's how it went. And I went all the way to Pompano Beach. Get down there, man. I'm looking like, yo, what the? I know you probably see me on YouTube. Watch my shit freeze. It might not because I'm on my Wi-Fi. But yeah, I went to Pompano Beach and I ended up with a drag strip tire, man. That bitch was slick as fuck all the way around and shit. When it got that shit fixed, I had one of my tires, I put on the trailer, and I had somebody in the office saying like I stole the motherfucker and shit. Like I traded tires and stuff. I'm like, yo, you had brand new tires. I got brand new Goodyears on my truck. And 'cause that's all I ran on it on the Freightliner. And I was like, what the fuck I need to steal your tire for? So it turned into some shit back and forth. I said, look, you bought the tire, you know what you got. I'll bring it to you. Well, you gotta come to the yard. I'm not going 200 miles out of route to the yard to bring you a tire out of Florida with a borderline bullshit, almost bullshit load. It paid good enough. And so basically, I had the tire installed in the fucking damn the bad tire put inside the tire rack, changed it up, and I get the Yuli, and a fucking goddamn thing came off. The chain. They didn't get me. I get on the scale. They looking at my shit. I leave. They pull me over up the road, try to get me on the bridge law. They thought I was off, so they did an inspection, checked me out and shit. Then they wrote me up and said, uh, "Got a load securement violation." I said, "Say what?" So then, basically, I found out what they was talking about. I said, "How the fuck I got a load securement violation when the fucking door is closed? Like, what the fuck you talking about?" Now I wasn't saying it like that, but so he showed me. He said, "Well, there go your tire chain. It's not even. It was rusted and shit. The shit came loose or whatever." And so they put it out of service. So yeah, if you hauling a tire or whatever, shit like that, and it ain't wrapped up or whatever, with a ratchet strap or something, uh, they will put you out of service. And I got put out of service for that shit. It was like 5 minutes, pick the tire up, put it in the fucking trailer, and that was it. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So then I got hit by them like 2 weeks later, talking about we have to cancel your lease because you got put out of service. I'm like, what? I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about that shit anymore. But yeah, we got into a big argument about the shit, whatever. And there's some foolery going on around that whole situation. Let's just say the person that was involved in that shit don't work there no more. Everybody else still works there to this day for the most part. But this one person does not work there anymore because maybe they found out what I said because you really did me fucking dirty over the whole scenario. I mean, because they tried to say that I didn't come to the yard to do the fucking log, class or whatever when I was on the yard to pick up the damn trailer. So how the fuck did I get on the yard to get the trailer, right? So that's what happened, and that's why I'm no longer there. But I can go back today if I want to. So, so that's what happened with me and Mag. Mag is straight. um, you can make money. You can control. Yeah, you control a little bit more than you do here. And here just got more direct customers and shit. Uh, Not saying that that's all I haul, but I try to haul that. Um, but we do got some fuckery going on here with some fucking agents. Um, there's a whole lot of fuckery with some agents here, man. So you gotta weed them out and uh, and keep it moving. So they do some shit I don't like. I mean, you call on the phone and shit for a load, and they put you on hold. I mean, they do that anywhere, put you on hold, but it's just so bad with some of these agents, man. It's just that you just want to knock one of them the hell out, And the first question is, you want to be a BC? No, are you a BCO or you outside carrier? And then me, I already know where the fuck that's going for the most part. I mean, some of them will load strictly Landstar trucks only, but some of them really out there to get your ass. And those are the ones probably with no customers. And some of them do got customers doing it. It's sad, but it's true. But you still can make money here uh, in this system. Uh, you just gotta know how to run and everything. I had a question brought up to me about $4,800 on 1,800 miles the other day. 267 a mile or something like that. And I said, that's gross. And it was like, well, 65% of that, whatever. I said, well, that's not necessarily how it works. But at this point in time, the way rates look, 267 a mile in a drive-in, you better jump on it. But then again, 1,800 miles to where? Because some people are just taking 1,800 miles from fucking Houston to fucking, I don't know, bumfuck Montana and shit. And now you ain't got shit. Some drivers here taking loads from Michigan or whatever to Laredo, dropping a hook. Now you got no fucking trailer. So you gotta use your nugget on that shit. Let me see. But I will. Hopefully, some of that stuff I said, Cooley, kind of answers, your questions that you might ask. But I will speak to you. I will get to the message in my Facebook. Do you know if Landstar had a lot of PA loads going to Illinois? They probably do. Yeah, they do. Of course they do. I'm not saying they pay great, but they do. I gotta keep that gun on. Ace. No comment on the guns. No comment on the guns. I want to buy some cologne. Man, they all that, man. I'm out of Brooklyn. You see all them people with that shit. Fulton Street and all that shit back in the day. I mean, even one dude tried to hustle me up in South Carolina for some chains. I took his fucking chain. You want me to buy your chain? I see if it's the real deal, because I'm used to wearing chains. Now, I don't wear them no more. RCL TV. Go sub to him. Go check RCL TV out. Some of you drivers that might want to drive local and shit. Holla at his channel, RCL TV. And even 718, man. Fucking crazy. Fuck over there. But and they probably don't need me to say shit, but y'all probably see them anyway. But as I was saying about them loads, they got them loads. They go over there. But the cologne and shit, like I said, one dude tried to get me for the chain and shit on Valentine's Day years ago. It was like 2003. Yo, I got this chain. You can hit your girl up. You can get it to your girl and shit. I'm like, it's my girl. I'm like, all right. I'll buy your chain if it's the real deal. Fuck, what you mean it's the real deal? I'm like, all right. We're going to go in the truck stop. I'll take him in the truck stop. Go get me one of them Pilot cups or whatever in Duncan, South Carolina. I go get the fucking damn bleach. We go in the bathroom. I go in the bathroom. I say, I drop it in a cup. We're going to see if it's the real deal. I said, I'll buy it from you if it's the real deal. I said, you better not have no tape around the fucking, because some people can put tape around the shit where nothing will happen to it. And at least for a short period of time. So I poured the bitch in. That bitch melted right there. That bitch got mad as fuck. The shit started turning green. And black dude was mad as fuck. He couldn't say nothing to me. I went right back to the truck. I said, "Go try that shit with somebody else." You know, that shit is not gonna run. That shit's not gonna work on me. Yeah, like I said, yeah. No comment on the gun. Oh, had some Indian motherfuckers in New York try me like that. They everywhere, man. Montana, Oregon, Washington, Cali will mess you up on inspection. Yeah, I mean, I got videos out there. You know, one was Cali, one was Arizona. When I first moved out here, four wheeler hit me. They want to inspect me, come up with some fucking dumb shit. We got a lot of views on those. Hey, David, you said something, man. Must have cursed or something. And it just kicked it out. But I got Cali video. Originally, that Cali video, because it got like 200,000 views or some shit. When I came up, because some people like, well, why you didn't do this and this? Like motherfucker, when I came up, the shit was cool. Like I ain't had nothing to worry about, you know. Because I just got my truck done, everything Reek did, and there was nothing wrong with my shit. These bitches just made up some shit clearly in California. In Banning at the scale, where they went through the whole truck and got to the end. This is how you know it was staged shit. He crawls under the truck, comes all the way up, and he said, "Wiggle your steering wheel right to left, right?" So I did a little wiggle, nothing like, you know. And so the dude came out from under the truck. I said, "I know I passed this bitch. Ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker right here. I just had a thorough inspection." So these motherfuckers, man, took the goddamn inspection, took my license, sent it to the other side. I walk in, and dudes is like, I walk in, there's a stack of papers there. I'm not even really paying it no mind. And dude comes, "Oh, you got a pitman arm violation." I'm like, "Yeah, according to them." "Well, there's a stack of pitman arms right over there. You can go grab one of those, and you see what it looks like, and you can go out there. And there's a man out there in the corner over there working on some trucks, and you can go get your truck fixed over there." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, so, man, Cali is on that bullshit. Banning for sure. Don't let nobody tell you all the shit. Banning's on that bullshit over there. When you got a shirt that they make say, "I survived banning scales," you know they on that bullshit. Okay? They got shirts for that shit. And I've been in there in my whole career probably like 5 times. They got me twice on fucking made up shit. Um, so and people, you know, some people, "I just blow the scale." Yeah, you blow the scale. I mean, it just depends who the fuck in it. Cause I seen the bitches standing there looking at the camera. There's fucking cameras on them bitches. If today's your lucky day, they're gonna come get your ass. So you can blow them if you want to. You can go around them. Yeah, that's good. But I ain't trying to blow no scale while motherfuckers sitting there and shit. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. But shit, goddamn, y'all hit me with some messages. What's up, Keenan? What's up to the new people in the building? What's up, Hustle? X, what's happening, man? Yo, sub to my man X over there. He be, you know, he out there dealing with his you going to mag or something, right? In a little bit. So he kind of gives you a rundown of shit out here, how shit be going. CB on here. What up, CB? What up, Jay? Who else on here? Yeah, them fuckers is desperate in Cali. You know, check out DLT. Hold on. Stoop Gang. I gotta check all that out, man. Stoop Gang shit. Uh, but yeah, never buy jewelry you can't touch. You know, I gotta touch that. Let me hold that. Let me put that in the cup real quick. I got that. I got that. I got that formula for you. I'm gonna pour it on that bitch and see what happens, right? But that dude was stunned when I did that shit to him. He ain't see that shit coming. You ain't gonna hustle my ass on that bullshit. But that was a long time ago. 260 a mile Northeast rates. Yeah. Northeast shit has some good rates, man. All right. Well, according to what I seen on Landstar shit. I mean, but rates are fucking wild. Of course, it's the time of the year and whatever. And you see some areas, it's just like they pay you just enough to do the fucking load. I mean, they out there throwing $2.20 at hazmat loads, $1.80 at hazmat loads. That shit crazy. Uh, Southeast, especially in our system, that shit is trash. I mean, that shit trash. Step deck loads, trash. I guess boy brothers and all them motherfuckers got that shit locked up. You ain't gonna get your hands on shit. We got a little breeze coming through here. Hold on for a minute. So, some of these rates, man, it's just enough to get by. I see in our system, I see a lot of. I mean, the way I set my shit, then that's what I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna see a lot of dollar something bullshit unless it's on a van. But the rates is fucking crazy, man. Sell you that truck. That truck is not for sale. I was having a discussion about it here yesterday. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that truck. It's gonna go back on the road though. But I had that truck since 2007, and it's never really let my ass down, man. So it's just sitting there collecting dust until I get Juan or one of his peoples to rebuild the engine and then go. I probably could put some batteries in it and fire it up. That's why I didn't get in it, because it was like, well, it was locked and you can't see nothing. So I mean, can't turn it on or nothing. I ain't got the key. The batteries is dead as fuck. Cause or else I would have turned on the switch for the headlights. You'd have seen the miles, 1.5 some shit million miles. So, but how the money at Landstar, Rico, it just depends on what you trying to do. I mean, right now, rates is just kind of like, you just getting by with shit, in some scenarios. I mean, I'm still with my whole step deck situation and whatever else I do, I still find loads that are still, money. The level of consistency, as far as I should say, the volume ain't there right now. It has went up. I watched them go up about in their system. I think they went up about 8,000 loads now, on average for like the last 2 weeks maybe. Because the volume goes down, from the end of the year to like sometime now in March and shit. But you can make money. I wouldn't listen to what somebody boy fucking said that was here for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks and shit. Still want to drive like he drive for 94 cents a mile plus fuel surcharge and shit. Because there's a lot of them that still do that shit. And they get their own truck. So you control that. You control when you go to the house. You don't gotta ask nobody, can I go to the house? None of that. So you can make money. So each year I've been here, my truck made over 200. So not 200, over 200, because somebody just said, well, you just did. So I made over 200 my truck. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna check that Stoop game. Keenan, what up? Yeah, Cali's jacked up, man. What's up, Clarence? That's how the government department get paid at the end of the month. It's quotas. Yeah, what do they got? Money? Whether they gave you a ticket or not? These motherfuckers really, they out there, they do quotas. They got statistics. And they got to meet those little quotas in order to get money from the government and shit. So they going to go after your ass. I done got pulled over by them plenty of times. I pulled you over. I got to find something. So I've been pulled over a few times. The funniest one was, one time I got pulled over in fucking Tennessee on 40. I was sick that day. I think I was just getting over cigarettes the first go round, and I pulled over on a ramp on 40, Kingston Springs. This was like, I don't know, probably like 8, 9, 10 years ago, maybe less than that. But I was sick. I was vomiting and shit. Some dude pulls up in a little polo shirt. The fuck you is this polo shirt? The fuck out of my face. Like, what the fuck you doing? Oh, you can't be part here. Do it look like I want to be part here? Like, shit, I'm here throwing up and shit. Punk ass bitch wrote me a ticket and shit. I said, I hope that money goes to a new shirt because I don't know who the fuck you are until, until you came out all this shit. So, that was one. I got stopped in Houston one time. Fuck Houston. I talk about Houston after that. The other one was in Michigan. I'm coughing and shit. The fuckers pulled me over and shit. Said I was swerving. They said, yeah, I said, nah, I'm just getting over the cigarettes. They let me go. But the funniest one was in Houston. When I got pulled over, and it was in Houston by the port, right before you get to the port. I'm talking about off of like whatever that is, down by Baytown, all that shit, LaPorte, and so a fucking container, he gets to the traffic light, bitch, basically like stalled out or some shit, and I get hung up like under the light, and it changed, and them punk bitches was under there hiding. They said, "Yo, you get over there." You gotta think quick. Oh, I don't want to fuck with y'all today, man. I'm over there. I got Twinkies on the floor, ripped them bitches open. I threw them in my mouth. I had some Hawaiian punch. Remember that red drink that I said about the winter shit? Well, that shit came in handy that day. Your boy was like, he drank that shit, started like swinging that shit around, swishing it around and shit. Motherfucker came up. Yo, I need to see this. And I'm like, no, you. And he like, oh, so you want to be funny? You want to fake this shit? I was like, He's like, oh, no, you want to fake this shit? I said, I'll push the door. And I threw this shit out on him. I spit this shit, not on him. I spit the shit out. So it's just a bunch of red and all this crazy shit coming out. He's like, yo, get the fuck out of here and go to the truck stop and go get yourself cleaned up, man. I belt myself out on that. So. All because I got hung up at a traffic light and he want to pull my ass over and fuck with me. But I watch these DOTs, man. So watch your DOTs because they will just over some fuck shit. They'll fuck with you. Some of them is legit, some of them's not legit, man. Once it was that California's some bullshit. They need to get that speed limit up. Snyder's selling 17 680s, 200,000 miles, 96K. Check the warranties out on you could 96K. I don't know if I would buy it from them though. I don't know. But soon, if this shit keeps up, the truck market's gonna crash. It will crash. And you can find a truck like mine for 50,000 probably. And still had like 2.5 years of factory warranty left on it. Versus going to buying $100,000 truck. And I bought mine for 65, 169 because of the miles. So, but I don't know about 96,000. I don't know, because basically I think them Snyder trucks, man, they got training wheels on them, man. I mean, them 264 rears and shit. You ain't climbing shit, so you better be hauling fucking mail. I'm talking about some FedEx shit with that motherfucker. That bitch ain't doing shit. Every time I call them toilet paper haulers. So, but you can find a good truck out there. Snyder does have a good, I guess, deal with their trucks. I think they're a little too high, as far as I'm concerned. But if they selling you a truck, I look through it, make sure that that's what you want to do. Then go ahead. Yeah, who's going to the Mats? I should be there. So going to Mag. What happened? You switched it up. I'm not promoting them or nothing. I'm just telling you the difference. You can make money there. But I said something up, taking my ass. Hold on. You go to the scale, you getting a ticket. Hey, I seen people get their ass caught up blowing scales, man. You know, I seen plenty of people get caught. blowing scales. So I done got caught up on them where they never came out, but the bitch say open and it went closed or closed open. I'm right up on it. Virginia good for that shit. So you 280 all miles. That's what's up, man. I'm taking my ass if I triple in stuff. What's up, Quentin Grimes? Um, SF taking your SFI truck, the Landstar. A lot of people have, you know, a lot of people have. Some Landstar drivers went over there because they just want to pick off of boys and that's it. They don't want to talk to agents and shit. So I understand that, and sometimes, yeah, I get it because some of these, like I said earlier, you be wanting to lay one of them down with the bullshit that they be doing, uh, and it's uncalled for. So, but some SFIs went to farm the fleet. You could probably go to Mag too. You could probably go, what's the other one? Loco. You can go to a few of them. Some people got their own authority. There's been stories out there, which I haven't really seen any proof of, that some of them Snyder trucks didn't have no balloon payments. But I don't know. From what I've seen a lot of balloon payments. But you do it what works for you as far as getting that truck out of there. Uh, there you can make more money at other places and position yourself to uh, be better. Yeah, you can make money in this market. So I did good last week for myself. Not talking about the other rides, but because in the other trucks they can't drive like they're not gonna drive like me. You know, all I want to do is make sure you manage. Talking to one the other day, just manage your clock, man. Don't fuck, don't fuck yourself on the clock out here, man. Because that's how you end up not making money, especially in a place like this. Uh, you know, if you can get to the customer and sit there in the morning, then get to the customer. Ain't no need for you sitting an hour or hour and a half away then trying to go down there and shit. Now you started your fucking clock and shit. Now you gotta get over there, wait 2, 3 hours, get unfucking loaded. Now you done lost like 5, 6 fucking hours. Now what? See, you just watch your clock and shit, man, because you're gonna fuck yourself in the long run. So I had that discussion the other day with somebody. Um, but you can make money in this market. Uh, it's tough, but you can make money in the market. You just gotta be in the right areas, know where to be at. I don't know. Southeast is a struggle right now. I mean, Northeast got some popping ass numbers in our system, from what I've seen. Um, the Midwest is the Midwest, so here is fucking trash. The only thing nice about here is the house and shit. That's about it. So, but here's trash. I got this shit. Here's what's trash about out here, or in our system. And I do look at DAT, and it's kind of like trash too. From right here, I do it from Phoenix. It's like 350 miles or some shit. So it goes from whatever it is. It damn near goes from here to El Paso. There still ain't shit up to Vegas. I'm getting more loads up out of there than down here. So here's there's just certain parts of the country is just trash, and you gotta know where to be at. Uh, where's what's hot and shit and what's not. So it's a cycle. Like Northeast is probably gonna pop a little bit because of all these fucking winter bands that they keep coming up. What up, Malik? These winter bands in the Northeast, PA, New York, and all that shit, Jersey. So you keep doing those winter bands, they keep getting bombed. They're gonna need that freight moved up out of there, so they're gonna pay a little bit more. So right now, I got a truck in there now, uh, coming out of Bayonne, New Jersey to Pittsburgh, whatever. Probably gonna get caught up in this bullshit coming up. But they paying to do the shit round trip and then gave me another one. So they paying good. They paying at the end of the day more than the one that he took with 1,000 pounds. But the again, you can make money in the market. You just gotta know where to be, how to move. And y'all see me moving like all kinds of fucking ways. But right now, I'm just playing with my step deck. I'm playing with some oversized, you know, because it seems like the other freight is kind of like weak right now. So I just gotta, be versatile. And sometimes if you ain't versatile, you can, I don't know, you can't get shit done. Um, Let me see. Yeah, Malik, I'm good. I know you said, ah, man, I'm gonna bring it out, man. I'm gonna bring that toy out, let it run around and shit. If I ever do, I'll let you know. But I don't think that thing is going. Texas sucks too. They fucking. You mean far as DOT? Oh, freight. Yeah, Texas. Ugh. It's too. It's too many trucks in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, fucking Houston. Everybody in Texas. There's more trucks than loads. So you gotta go to the place. I mean, what you calling them? Be making them videos. Uh, Sammy and them. Uh, but you know, um, you gotta go to the places where the freight is, like the Midwest and shit. I mean, that whole I-35 talk that I talked about one time. You gotta, you gotta stay east of that, basically east of Fort Worth, wherever I-35 runs along it. Um, that's where all the freight is. Um, Now you get down in the southeast, there might be a lot of freight. I ain't talking about Florida and shit, but there's a lot of fucking garbage ass freight for some damn reason nowadays. I don't know. I look at the van shit. This shit's kind of like, whatever. Step deck shit for us is kind of like fucking stupid. I don't get it. Now I'm gonna say Sammy again. Like he be on the DAT shit and doing like 100-mile search. The motherfucker say, I'm not calling him a motherfucker. I'm just saying the fucking thing. 100 miles is like 400 fucking loads. The fucking Landstar, the fucking shit say 24 fucking loads. Now, with that said, why there's a million fucking reasons why it's 24 fucking loads. One, some people don't want to load with Landstar. Two, Landstar ain't gonna take a load from them because of probably too many fucking suspect cargo claims. They've been in business like 6 months. There's a whole bunch of shit. Why? They come at the Landstar and probably say they double broke. You see it on uh, DAT all the time. No Landstar trucks. You're not loading Landstar because some people there's been some incidents. So, I mean, people say stuff in Facebook groups. There's been some incidents. I was part of an incident a long time ago. So, there's so many different reasons why. As far as getting loads or getting loaded and shit like that. Shit, safety scores, safety records, as far as not PSPs, CSAs. It's companies that, I mean, they're not saying that you're not going to get loaded if you're like with a fucked up CSA. You can get loaded by somebody, but there's some brokers out there, they got premium freight and shit, and they pay good, like a fucking Echo Global Logistics or something like that, or whatever. I never had a problem with them when I was over at MAG. I mean, they always paid me top dollar, to move some freight. There's a couple others that if your company's rating, if they want to go off of that, Trucker who? Oh, what's up, Ron? Trucker Ron, what's happening? But if your rates, company safety rating is fucked up, then some of these premium guys, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you. I mean, you still can get loads from other people. So a lot of that shit plays a factor in you getting loads, especially you new guys. When you go get your fucking authority and shit, because people always say this shit right here. I'm going to get my own numbers. I'm keeping 100% of the pie. 100% of fucking what? Like, I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to get my own numbers, I'm going to get customers. Direct customers. Yeah, I gotta mess with the brokers here and there, probably to get me back or whatever. But if I'm just gonna go out there just to go chase broker loads all day, for what? Especially if they're not paying shit like right now, paying shit. I'm gonna keep 175. Then you fucking around, go get the wrong insurance and shit. Fucking Progressive, fucking what they quote me $70,000 for my shit. So I was like, you fucking crazy. I'm not paying for Flow shit. I ain't paying Flow's contract like that. But some people end up doing it and then they lose their shit because the insurance high as fuck. You know, if it's high as fuck, you out there doing dumb shit, getting pulled over, you end up losing your shit. So some states where e-laws and trucks gotta be on point. West Coast, yeah, you correct. You're correct on that. So West Coast, yeah, Tennessee, New York got some funky ass shit. I forgot what happened to them, but yeah, that West Coast. Shit, speaking of West Coast, like out here in Casa Grande, I don't know if they still do it. They put them cameras up over there. You can take a picture of shit coming through, you know, or whatever. New Mexico can see your shit when you come in Lordsburg. They can see you got a fucked up tire or whatever. Pull your ass around back, check you out. Cali, Oregon, the couple of them states out there, they got your shit on camera when you come through. I think Oklahoma's another one of them bitches got your ass coming through there. So you can do what you want. And you can say, yeah, ain't nothing never happened. Of course, ain't nothing never happened. Not yet. But something happens. Don't say nobody didn't tell you. So, but yeah, some of them states, man, you gotta be on point with your e-laws and all that shit when you coming through there. I mean, you gotta be on point regardless. So, Texas got me on some bullshit. Texas, I only got grabbed up in Texas once, and it was because I was parked in a fucking. I was off the interstate. Isn't one of the DOT like one of the pits or whatever they parked their little trucks at and shit. They didn't want me in there. It was so petty, but they let me go and got me out of there. Texas is good for stopping people for checking for fuses. So make sure you have some fuses for your truck, cause they will get you for that shit if you don't have them. So, so definitely watch out for that in the big state of Texas. Burlington, New Jersey, $85. Your boy last week going through BJ's Mr. Turn. New Jersey's funny. You gotta watch out for Jersey too. They asses jug handle turns and shit. Seen the truck get hung up on that shit one time because the sign was behind the bushes and shit. He ran by, dropped the right to it on the light. You know, they'll light your ass up out there if you do one of them turns and you miss them jug handles. But yeah, Jersey's dirty. Jersey's dirty. I don't know if I mentioned. I almost got my ass kicked by the Jersey police in Connie's Point. So locked my ass up for a couple of days and shit. Lied on me and shit. And eventually we went to court. We got all that shit tossed out. They ended up making me pay for an ordinance that didn't go on my record, but I got fucked on that deal. I was driving for FFE back then. What's up, Richard Williams? What's happening? Shout out to anybody that I missed. You going to Matt's? I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I mean, you can make that money here, man. Like I said, depends on your work ethic, your hustle, and all that. You hear all the Landstar drivers on here. I mean, it'd be like one or two that might fall off for whatever reasons, but for the most part, you hear it's always like the same type of information. I mean, I might say a little bit more on some, sometimes some wild shit, but as far as that money part go, that money there. So, but like right now, it's kind of like hopefully it picks back up. I'm thinking it's gonna last until like April, though, the way the shit looks. But the volume's coming back, but the numbers like y'all thought it was, because from a while back, that whole $4 or $5 shit, I don't know if that's coming back. People trying to strike and shit. I'm gonna talk about that too for a second when I get there. Clearance. Yeah, I'm a step deck. I got my own trailer. I bought 2 of them a while back, and they've been good trailers. I mean, I don't haul a lot of heavy shit, so So those trailers work out for me. 53 footers with ramps and all that mess. So they've been very good trailers for the most part. I think somebody seen one of my trucks recently um, in South Carolina uh, the other day. Go to Landstar. Hold on. I can't go to Landstar with no plug. No plug. Hey, I was like that too. I ain't had no plugs. I mean, we just communicate with each other, you know. That's it. Like I talked to shout to uh Nathan Galloway. He put me on with something today. I tossed him something back. I mean, that's how we do it. I mean, ain't no hating like that or whatever. I mean, there might be one or two people you toss them something and you trying to get something off them or whatever, and they probably don't want to pass it out. But we work with each other. You know, El Boogie and all them. You know, they asked about step decks and stuff like that and other freight. Do I know somebody in a certain area? Yeah, I can dig in my phone. I've been here for like 3.5 years, and I got some in the van. I got some in the flats and steps and power only, so I can probably reach in there and find something. Uh, Somebody was asking me, I forgot who it was the other day, about the expedited shit. The expedited looks kind of crazy, man. Cause somebody was asking, I guess they were trying to say, can I run local? I mean, depends where you're at, cause it's kind of tough. Because they might give you like one pallet and go in the middle of nowhere, and you gotta like come back somewhere. So a lot of that stuff happens in major cities. So people want to buy them little straight trucks and all that. Gotta watch out for that. You gotta know what kind of equipment you want. Whether it's a reefer with a lift gate, it's a reefer, and you got pads or a van with pads and things like that. So I mean, there's money in that. So you know, there's money in that doing team. There's money in that solo. It's just the market could be flooded out if all you want to do is just run like a little area. Then you're kind of like fuck. Like Dallas, for example. If you live in Dallas and everybody want to be in Dallas with a fucking straight truck, ain't enough to go around for everybody. So you might have to say, fuck it, I'm going to bounce to Little Rock, wherever. So got to get out of the area. Mag is a carrier. Yes, Mag is a carrier. They've been around longer than the travel locals, I think, and the farm to fleets, I want to say. They just on the low. And they got like 200 trucks. They always stayed around that number and shit. So they on the low. They got a good safety rating, so you won't have a problem calling in for a fucking load from a broker and shit. For the most part, that's the main thing, man. With some of this stuff, I mean, some people just hauling loads to be hauling loads. I just got to get a load. People look at your shit, like I said earlier. So they got a good rating. So Landstar has a good rating. Mercer has a good rating. Uh, I think Travel Local, and the other one has a good Farm Fleet got a good rating. So gotta watch out for that. Yeah, that show was in Kentucky, in Louisville. So I think it's like the last few days of the month, something like that. In March, is it March or April? I think it's March. So I'm gonna be there, man. I'm gonna be there. Not no celebrity shit, but I'll be there. Gotta be able to have my own joint wide open. Uh, oh, you talking about coming here? Trucks? Yeah, truck wide open here. They ain't gonna say shit. What you call it too? Truck wide open. They don't touch your truck. The only thing they ask you for is that engine plate for that whole California carb shit. They always want to. They're the only ones I know that do that crap. That Landstar with the whole take the picture of the engine plate. Like, what the fuck does that prove? Whatever. Like, it's a 2015 truck. But yeah, I know they make gliders and shit. But it's like, come on, man. But some things they do are over the top. When you keep trucking, truck a path, Qualcomm. I'm on Qualcomm, the OmniTrax, in MPC 50. I think they got an M 200 and whatever else. We do have keep it trucking. and I think there's like one other. I never paid for any of mine other than the service, cause my trucks are grandfathered in. I take that statement back. The red truck did have I had the lease canceled on it, and they charged me $700 for the Omnitrax. So it's mine now. It is in my other truck, uh, sitting there waiting. Van is not doing too good. In a lot of areas, it's not doing too good. Just depends where you're at. Most of the time, you just got to be in the Midwest, man. I tell you, it sucks down south. It suck like it suck like hell down south. Um, I know that. Um, just hopefully you can get through it, man. It does suck in a lot of areas. I have seen them look all right in some areas here, and I kind of scoped the dad out a little bit, but hopefully it'll pick back up, man. Tell you about hopefully I'll see the whole Stoop gang out there. Y'all got to come with something so I can catch y'all out there. Cause some people want to catch me out here, but you don't really catch me out here like that. Cause it's like, you don't want to come back here. But Arizona just ain't got no freight, so you don't want to be out here and get caught up. What year there's the trucks? They need to take any year as long as you can put that ELD in it. There are some grandfathered trucks here, so anything after that, I don't know. You got to have an ELD in there. So um, maybe you got to put a adapter or something. I don't know how they do that with them older trucks, if it even happens with Landstar or not. But I know there's some grandfathered trucks here that don't have uh, e-logs. No problem, streets. I will be in Indiana, Ohio. These storms. Yes, the storms do really fucking up. Especially when that freeze came over. Man, you couldn't get nowhere. You couldn't get nowhere, man. So, the fuck. Oh, you couldn't get nowhere. So these storms will fuck your money up. But when they over, and if you're near them areas, oh, it might be popping for you. So this table's off a little bit. So pardon me on that. What's up? What's that? Is that you trucking? I don't want to say that wrong. I was wondering if it was hard to build a fleet with Landstar. Your BCO, you like videos, appreciate it. It's hard, man, because Landstar and their rules and their process. But if you can get them on and you pay them right and all that other stuff, like I gotta drive in here a year and a half. But it's the process is what's frustrating, because you can get one and you got them, and they'll get to like the second or third week and they can't wait anymore. They move on. And now you lost them. Your shit sitting around. So I had trucks sitting around for a while. I considered putting them on at other carriers and all that shit, But now you see people putting trucks on at other carriers now. But yeah, the process is what kind of can fuck you up, because you can get right to the end and the driver change their mind, all because Landstar, their process takes too long. But if you can get them in, and you treat them good, you can do good. But if you can't get them in, and it becomes one of them like 2-3 month processes over and over again, you might have to consider plan B and go somewhere else. Not saying you have to leave here. Like me and my wife or whatever, we got our thing together. We just send it over wherever if we needed to, but we don't have to at this point. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. My bad. Year trailer with Landstar. You want your own trailer? What you got? A van, step, whatever van? I mean, you can do a finance through Landstar, but it ain't technically it's not. They just do an in-house deal. They still check your credit. But if you're gonna have somebody check your credit like that, and if your credit's straight, I would have them do it in the first place. I just find me a bank, like a Tab Bank or a Mirror or somebody. You find a good year trailer within the last maybe 4 years or something like that, or newer, and get the damn deal done. Probably like 10% down, first payment, whatever, and be done with it. So you'd be better off because at the end of the day, if something happens here and they get rid of your ass, well, now you ain't got no trailer or whatever, uh, and you may want to go somewhere else. You know, especially like me in the step deck scenario. I mean, if they drop me or whatever, and I ain't got no step deck, I go somewhere else, and I gotta wait for a damn step deck or something like that. No, I got my shit. I ain't gotta wait for nothing. Let's go. Or if I decide to like, you know, do my own thing, I'm ready to go. Uh, 10 years or newer. I don't know. I thought it was no age requirement. It could be 10 years or newer now with the whole ELD bullshit. So um, ain't no telling. Yeah, Van. So yeah, do like I said, and i- if your credit score is up there over 650 and all that, you know, and you got some things under your belt like a car or something like that, you paid for it and shit ain't fucked up. I just get my own thing, man. I mean, yeah, you can write one off in the lease. They got the lease deal. You can lease them. I forget the halfway, something like that, or pathway. It's in my email somewhere. I'll go find it. You can lease a brand new trailer from them and all that. There's a couple of guys that do that. But you know, like I said, at the end of the day, if something happens, it ain't yours no more. They're gonna take it. So if you got something, it's yours. Landstar inspection. How much is different from a regular DOT inspection? Nothing. For the most part, nothing. Also, when you're home, if you're a Landstar driver, make sure you go put your shit off duty in the fucking computer. That way they don't call your ass for a drug test and shit. um, there ain't no difference, man. The only thing is, like, steer tires is 4/32. Landstar probably wants 6. Drive tires is 2. They want 4. They might check one or two extra little things here and there. Ain't too much, nothing, man. The only problem is they just got certain places they want you to go to do them. Certain TAs, certain petrols, maybe a pilot, maybe some shit truck service somewhere to do it. Just make sure your truck is in order, man, and you know, and you pass and try not to. I know some people keep going to the same places, but I heard stories of drivers going to the same place over and over and over and over again, and I guess they don't like that. And they'll kind of like fuck you over from doing it. From what I heard, not I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something I heard. You want a van and a flatbed? I just get a flatbed, man. Really? I just get a flat. Me, I'm thinking like I want to buy a reefer, but I don't know. I'll wait. You know, I want to buy a reefer. I want to buy a fucking box truck with a fucking reefer on it. I don't know, but we'll see down the road. Hood mirrors are required or a dash cam. So just get one hood mirror on the right and you're done. You can go on eBay and find one for like from Pacific, United Pacific, whatever you want to call it. One of them places, Rainey's, you can find them shits for like $20. eBay, $20. $30, whatever. Just gotta look through there, you'll find one. All right, Clarence, holla at you, man. Yeah, the inspections is just the same. They're the same, man. It's just that they just choose where they want you to do them, and they just might check one or two extra things. That's about it. They want to check if you got that hood mirror. You know, uh, and like I said, one or two other little things. That's it. So, um, just if you're new and you're a new hire, it's gonna cost you $40 or whatever it is, whatever it costs at one of their sites that they use, which you can find out from Landstar.com or the recruiter, or I guess whoever's working on your app. If you already, if you come in here. Um, so You pass, you're good. I mean, once you get in and you do them every 120, and you pass, you don't pay for them. If you fail, you got to pay for it. If you come here in your first 120 days and you, like me, my PSP is pretty much clean. They ain't shit really on there other than I think it was like damn, that shit might have fell off. But when I first came here, yeah, when I first came here, I got grabbed up in New Mexico, and they came with some old bullshit or whatever. And Landstar was like back and forth about it, trying to find. So they put me on one of those every 30 days DOT inspect. I got to do an inspection or whatever, and that wasn't good, but I did it, and I didn't have a problem. I thought it was a bullshit scenario, but I did it, and nothing ever happened to me after that. I think ran forever and never got hit up with shit except for that banning bullshit. Yeah, that banning bullshit, and that's over 2 years ago. But other than that, yeah, they will make you do that if it's in your first 120 days. They will make your ass do one every 30 days if you fail an inspection like that. Yeah, reefer's a good look. Well, gotta see what's gonna happen here in a little bit. So X do the reefer thing, so he can tell you. There's a couple other people that do the reefer thing. Um, uh, McCarthy here was he ain't here no more, but he was doing the reefer thing. I had told him some stuff about you know specialized shit since he had a reefer. But um, yeah, I mean reefer could be good if you know where to go and how to run it. And coming up here in another month and a half, it should be popping off. I don't want to see where these rates go with everything really. You got a power mirror that barely works. Does it fail an inspection? If it's a power hood mirror, I just think they want to see if you had a mirror. That's it. They don't look to see if it kind of like moves and all that shit on a hood. So uh, they don't. They just want to see if you got it. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if what's the power for heat because if it's just heat, then ain't nothing to worry about. But as long as you got one on the right hand side or dash cam, you'll be good to go. So then I'm just going through the messages, seeing what y'all doing. What y'all telling me? Did I skip over anything? 'Cause I know sometimes y'all say shit and then it like gets blocked. Cause if you curse a lot, that's what it does. It's gonna knock it off. So so far I ain't seen much of nothing that I missed. But yeah, man. That's what I got for y'all right now. Um, but like I was saying earlier, uh, I mean, none of y'all seen none of the YouTube novellas, man. You ain't seen Guiding Light, All My Children, and One Life to Live and shit, and Telemundo. Yeah, you gotta get. Yeah, if you can get one of those, you'll be good. They selling them. Uh, I forgot the goddamn site. Um, Expeditors, something like that. But yeah, if you can get one for a good price, go ahead. But come on, man. I know y'all seen some of these damn novellas. Y'all bullshitting. Um, I like that Columbia. Let me know when I'm ready to sell it. That used to be old Swift truck, man. It used to be white and shit. And I painted it up after I hit a deer. Damn. Is Landstar slow or is it just me? No, Landstar it's slow. It's slow right now. It's slow everywhere. I see people like, I'm out, I'm leaving. You can go somewhere else, it's still gonna be fucking slow. It doesn't fucking matter. You see people sitting on YouTube with their own authority talking about it's slow. You see people in trucking groups talking about it's slow. These rates are ridiculous and this and that. Disrespectful and shit. And some brokers are just disrespectful. I mean, period. Because some of these places are still paying. So, but They're just disrespectful, and a lot of people gonna get starved out. So it's slow here. It's slow everywhere. It's slow with your own numbers. Uh, just got the whole thing is just positioning yourself and knowing where to be at, because if not, you're gonna hurt. Uh, but I see y'all don't want to talk about these novellas though. I I see y'all don't want to talk about no novellas. I guess nobody wants no parts of the novellas today. Okay, maybe one day we'll talk about novellas. There's been some tragic ones. Some there's been some tragedies on this bitch. I was supposed to be at Landstar, but them rates. Hey, you got O three car. I mean, you got an O three Columbia. You should do fine, man. I mean, I don't know where you live at, but O three Columbia. That's what I got. I mean, on the road, but that's what I got. That's what I came here with. A O three and a O five. Uh, the rates are the rates. So, I mean, you just got, like I said a minute ago, know where to be, know where to run, know what you want to run. Shit, I don't even want to be booking hazmat loads all the time. But if they worth a damn, then I guess I gotta haul them because everything else is trash. So, um, I don't want to be putting the truck on a fucking hazmat load every time I turn around. Uh, because yeah, there's a little more behind it, dealing with them kind of loads and shit. But if that's the best load available in the Landstar system or on the load alert, um, then that's what I'm gonna call on. Their system is where it's like the Wild Wild West. You got to be quick with that phone when them load alerts go off, or you're gonna miss the load. The vans are the worst. So because it's too many vans, um, period. So the load alert is also another thing where, yeah, I mean, oh, you call in on a load, and the problem is the agents is like, well, you see the comments. I can't see the comments. That's something Landstar needs to clean up. So if anybody from Landstar corporate or whatever is watching this video, which I know once in a while somebody is, um, you might want to bring that up, because when the load alert comes up, it doesn't give you the same details as what's inside Landstar Online when you go click on a load on the load board. You can't see that needs 150 pads if you're doing something like that. You can't see if it's like whatever's in the comments. You can't see how many, or you just can't see certain shit when a load alert comes up. I mean, it's crazy that the money that they make, they can't fix that part. You know, I wish they were having the load alert also, even though it kind of says how far you want to look out. I wish in the load alert it say, well, how far you probably are from a load inside the load alert. That'd be a nice thing to do too. Uh, but they haven't done that yet. They do need to work on their telephone system. They have one of the worst, because I was listening to Guilty the other day. I guess he was calling his breakdown department or something. Something was going on. We got one of the, I'm going to say one of the dumbest phone systems, man. Automated systems. You call in, and then you say, I want to, whatever. It's transferring you to some other shit, or they didn't hear what you said and shit. And then, like, sometimes you just want to throw the fucking phone and shit. Like, damn, man, like, all these years and you still can't fix that shit, man. But it's good to have extension numbers. So, in people's names. That way, it'll recognize it a little better. But sometimes for no fucking reason, it just like transfers you to the operator and you didn't even say shit. So, holding to my company job for now. That's what's up. Debating on flat or double drop. Uh, well, Landstar ain't gonna hand you one right out the gate. They give you a step deck, unless you already got. Well, even then, even then, you probably gotta wait for one. They called me for RGN and shit, and I never took it. So I know I'm on the list, but I ain't taking. If you want to buy one of them double drops, you could probably buy one from TMC. TMC, I don't know what the conditions of them are, but they got some double drops at TMC. I seen one or two of them for like 20 something thousand. So, um, so you can check TMC truck sales out. Them fools got some double drops over there. What's up, DL? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. But other than that, it'd be kind of hard to just get one because from them because there's a waiting list, and sometimes people fall off it. They got to clean it up, and then you move up on the list. I was on the list for like over a year, so and they called me for a brand new trailer. I just didn't get it because I already was buying mine. So, but that double drop thing and all that is a good thing. 'Cause I know some boys that drive a Diamond, man, and they making money. They making money. Them boys don't even be tarping nothing, man. I mean, I hardly tarp anything stuff for recently. It is what it is because it's wintertime. So them tarps I got, them Barney tarps I got, they heavy as fuck, man. I don't really like fucking with them, but I got them on a steel. And so, I mean, if I'm gonna get 10-foot drop tarps for like 250 each from Tri City Canvas or 300, I'm taking them because those are like $400-500 tarps or whatever easily. So, um, of course I'm not gonna turn that deal down. But I got some. I call them they steel, not steel tarps. Or I call them coil tarps, not coil bags, but they're what are they like? I forget, 12 by 15, some shit, whatever it is. But I got a couple of those. One I found on the side of the road, pretty much brand new, so I could do little smaller loads here and there. And I bought some other tarp recently, covers up to like 10 feet or some shit. So I try to keep small shit here and there for smaller loads. All right, man. All right, hustle. They just getting this back for last year. Who got the best deal on drives? Somebody. I had some dude in Little Rock, but he bullshitted, so I ain't never heard from him again. Uh, I don't know what kind of drives you're looking for. There's a place out here in Arizona. I forget the name. I gotta go look at it. The shit always pops up on my Facebook page because me and the dude I was cool with, we was gonna go in business and we was gonna start this little, truck tire deal and get the work truck thing. He got a little funny style with me one night, and I don't know. Then he got mad about some shit. I knew he was mad, and then after that we never clicked again. So. But there's some places that's got some tire deals. Boys in El Paso, Dallas, Houston. Um, I'm gonna go back and look around and see, because there are some people that got deals with tires. So I can't really speak off the top of my head for that. But getting back at us for last year, man, some of them are, man. They really are. I mean, some people just didn't know how to. To me, some people just didn't know how to fucking act, man. You don't know how to act. You get a couple of dollars. You start acting stupid. You fuck them, fuck this, and fuck them brokers. Kill them and this and that. See, them motherfuckers got the freight, man. They ain't got to get on YouTube. They ain't got to get on Facebook. They in the groups. They see people. They ain't got to do shit. They just click a fucking button. Tell you, nah, here, fucking $500 for 400 miles, bitch. Take that. And that's it. They ain't got to say shit. And some people just don't know how to shut the fuck up, be humble, and just get your money and keep it moving. The bad shit start happening. Some people live beyond their means and shit. All kinds of shit. So yeah, some drivers fuck themselves, and yeah, some of the brokers they out there, they fucking you over and shit. So, I was gonna say something about the shutdown. Yeah, somebody heard about the shutdown coming up here April 12th. The shutdown is a good thing. Only fucking problem with it is that now they got a group called Black Smoke Matters. I don't know about that. Y'all could have did better than that. So if anybody that's in that group watching, y'all could have did better than that. I mean, you didn't like Black Lives Matter and all that other shit. Now you had to go do that. So you do, just ride around puffing smoke in the air all day on a protest. On a fucking Friday. Why the fuck are we doing it on Friday? Do that shit when Freya's about to peak and all that shit. Do that shit from like Wednesday to Friday, Wednesday to Saturday, something like that. hit them when it. You gotta. If you want to fuck somebody up, you fuck them up. You don't do it on Saturday. You don't do it on Friday. You don't do it on Saturday morning in Richmond, fucking Virginia, or wherever the fuck it was the last time. 7 in the morning on a Saturday. That shit don't work. Like, all they say is look at these fucking clowns riding around and shit, and then nothing never fucking got done. So if you want, I mean, you're watching, you want to do that shit, I mean, I'm for it, you know, but you gotta pick a better day than Friday. That's fucking, what the fuck, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what the fuck is that? You gotta come with a better day than that, baby, because a better time frame, because that shit is not. They're just gonna look at you and be like, look at these fucking idiots right here. I mean, you're already gonna have some dumb fucks standing in front of the fucking camera, Channel 2 News, still incriminating themselves like they did last time and shit. Well, yeah, we can easily cheat. We can cheat better. Like, what the fuck are you doing on channel whatever? It was on the news. We can push the hours around more. You don't say that if you're trying to go to Capitol Hill or whatever to say something. You don't say that. We got some YouTubers on here that probably will go up there and say that dumb shit though. I already know. I already seen the videos. So it's just like, don't send none of them motherfuckers up there. Don't send none of them up there. It's not gonna work if you're gonna do it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I know it starts on a Friday. The 12th is on a Friday. What the fuck are you gonna do on Friday? You gotta do this shit like right April, May, maybe, or something like that, when shit's starting to kick off. They always want to do this shit when the shit weak. When shit is weak. They're like, oh, you want to do it when the shit is weak. You're supposed to get the shit when the shit is like, okay, they need us. They really need us. That's when you get the motherfuckers and shit. But, you know, I mean, I guess maybe I don't know what I'm talking about or something, you know. But I just don't get it. I just think you should do it at a time when everything's starting to pick up, and not on a weekend. Because if you do it on a weekend, it's just fucking, to me, it's just fucking useless. Do it 2 days before the tax deadline. Do it, you know, hit motherfuckers before Christmas. I know, I hate to say it like that. You hit them before Christmas. You hit them before the 4th of July. You hit them when the freight starts to pick up. And motherfuckers, then they gonna see motherfuckers ain't playing. You know, because you can't come out with shit, I mean, which they are, in December saying as soon as your truck start rolling, this bitch recording. Because we already got that problem here with drivers. Some of them ELDs, as soon as you pull off, the bitch is recording. Now you fucked. You just fucked up a 10-hour break over fucking like 10 feet. Shit fucking retarded. You fight over shit like that. You know? So, I mean, you fight over some of this other shit out here. But you just can't come out here looking like a damn dummy doing this shit. So, and that's the fucking problem. You're gonna have people out here representing this shit, and there's gonna be a group of dummies on the backside standing in front of the camera, fucking it up on the low. Yeah, $1 trillion industry. What is it? I forgot the numbers, but and we can't get shit done. Can't get nothing done. So everybody always, you know, against each other. You know, the company drivers against the owner operators. The union drivers are against these dudes and shit. You know, and all this dumb shit. You know, all you gotta do is just step up and just, you can fuck some motherfuckers up in a couple of days. I'll give you a perfect example how motherfuckers was fucked up. When the hurricane hit Houston, and then it came over and it hit Florida. Remember a few years back, something like that, you know, drivers said they was gonna strike, right? They was gonna strike and shit. And some of them did. With those 2 hurricanes, see, they needed us. And then they was in Texas and they was in Florida. Well, drivers was down there, and then you had drivers striking too. Well, You got three things going on: two hurricanes and people striking. God damn, they needed people to move freight in fucking New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all over the place. I mean, they paying like $4-5 a mile to move freight because they ain't got nobody. Not every fucking truck driver in America was in Houston and fucking Florida. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a perfect example. When they need your ass, that's when you slap their ass. And then they're gonna be like, oh shit, these bitches is not playing. These motherfuckers really mean some shit. When you just got a little crew over here and a little crew over there and all that bullshit, it really ain't gonna work too much. I mean, you wanna do it on Saturday, you know. I mean, what the fuck are you doing to somebody on Saturday? Almost everybody shut down on Saturday. Not everybody, but you know, ain't too much happening on Saturday. For example, you can look at our load board. Shit. Uh, it'll be like 40,000 loads right now, or whatever. Not right now, because it's after hours. And all of a sudden, it's like 20 something thousand. You know, like you look at it on the weekend, shit's dead. Who's getting the load on the fucking weekend like that? Like, come on. Like, so you gotta think smarter than that. You really want to get somebody, that's how you go fucking get them. Maybe if I had a team or something like that, then you can get that shit going. But you know, when you got this group over here, that group over there, and shit, or whatever, like they're supposed to roll around Indianapolis now in a couple of days, I guess, or tomorrow or Thursday. So we'll see what happens with that one. I mean, it's supposed to be, I heard like 500-600 trucks supposed to do it. If you're doing it in Indianapolis, I don't know. You might not want to do it in Indiana. Those roads are so fucked up, man. Them roads is fucked up. I mean, you'd be lucky to come back out of there with a truck fucking around that bitch. I wouldn't be surprised. All these little crashes that happens with tractor trailers, you know, and it's just tractor trailer by himself. And I don't think he fell asleep. He hit one of them fucking moon craters and he went out there in the fucking woods. Shit is crazy in Indiana, man. Shit is so fucking, they fucking ridiculous. Fucking Indiana. I can't fuck with them too much. But yeah, you fight over shit like that. Fucking Indiana. These fucking bullshit ass toll roads every fucking 5 minutes. Pennsylvania going up on their fucking tolls and shit. You fight over shit about DOT for harassing you in the fucking rest area and shit, Ohio, like the video I made the other day. You fight over shit like that. You know, yeah, you fight over the hours of service. I'm sorry, the ELD is here to stay. I don't see that shit leaving because the big companies ain't gonna let it go. Shit, because a lot of drivers don't even know what 1+1 is. I'm just saying facts. So they need a computer to do it for them. So that you fight over that kind of shit like that, man. You fight over the money here and there. I mean, the company's gonna pay you what they want to pay you, but some of this shit, you know, some of this shit is just sad. What you see out here. $4 billion in federal taxes. Pay taxes all over the place, you know. Federal taxes, highway use tax, and all this shit, fuel taxes and shit. Now drivers can't, W2 drivers can't damn claim per diem now and shit. Like, they done fucked them up with that shit. Like what the fuck, man? Like, that shit you fucking get down and fight about, man. That's what you do. But this is what I think. That's what I believe. So, I just gave you some examples, some samples out there, some reasons, and I think they're legit. What up, Dion? What's happening? Yeah, T Hill, man. Yeah, like I said, yeah, 4 billion and 40 billion in taxes. This shit is ridiculous, man. You know, so got to stand for something. I mean, you can't just be shutting down, because I know some people gonna shut down, and they're gonna be out there for a real purpose. But there's gonna be some people shutting down just to show off their chicken lights and all that bullshit, and throw smoke up in the air and shit, and turn on their Jake brakes and shit. And some just gonna be there just to start some dumb shit. But you really want to do it, you gotta do it like how I said, man. I'm dead serious, man. Cause I'm with it. I think the last time, the other than these last, I did it one time. I think it was in '08 when they did this shit. No, I was sitting at the fucking house. I ain't fucking come out. Whenever it was, I can't. I think it was like '08, '07. I was sitting at the fucking house. I ain't fucking come out. So they were. I think it was something when the rates were just like they just like gouging the fuck out of us with diesel and all that shit. And we try to get something done there. But that's what you got to do, man. Because if you're just going out there to ride around on a Saturday or a Friday afternoon, yeah, I mean, some brokers are gonna be desperate, but you need more business days than just one to uh to bust somebody ass like that. So, but hey, man, it's been 2 hours here. I thought I was gonna do an hour. I had the intentions on doing an hour and shit. So, but just wanted to talk to y'all. It's getting a little dog out here and shit. I'm sitting here at the house. I'll probably be here all damn week, and we'll see what happens. Um, just another day in trucking, man. Yeah, I hear you. I appreciate the new subs. Uh, I'll check them Facebook inboxes and see who's saying what. Remember, I have two Facebook profiles. Uh, One is with me standing there in the profile picture, and the other one has my daughters on it. So if the one with the daughters is the main page, so sometimes I don't check that other one. So I mean, if you reach now, it might be a little while. I'm coming. So that's where I'm at. I gotta get ready to go inside. My wife wants me for something. It's getting a little cold and dark out here. So again, appreciate y'all. Shout out to Keeping It 100, sharing them videos, getting them around and shit. Um, so, but anyway, we'll talk again. If anybody didn't say anything there, like I said again, shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll talk again, probably next week or something, man. Um, Let me know what you want to talk about next video or whatever. I'll check it out and see what we're gonna talk about. That's good y'all didn't take that novella shit, because some of that shit was some of them YouTube videos was it was a little tragic. I mean, there's a little tragedy going on YouTube last couple of days, last week or so. I was just like, damn. But anyway, y'all be